said I'll say that you're scared the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid.
Hey guys, Big Rat 3! 10. Okay, as usual, I'm procrastinating. I have 2 final exams left. One's for science and one's for religion. For science, I forgot my textbook. I could have sworn I brought it home. I just remember emptying out my locker because they told us we had to do that. So I remember on the last day, I just grabbed everything and threw in a bag. And I could have sworn my textbook was in there, but I'm looking through the books now. I've looked all over. It's not here. Thankfully, that's only 60% of the test. I remember the chapters. I took some online quizzes from another book that's not even the right version of mine, but I thought maybe the chapters would be similar. They kind of are. They kind of aren't. It was 5 chapters and 3 really long packets. The packets I have right here, and that's the stuff I have to go over. Most of this is chemistry, which I'm really good at, so that's not a problem for me. Still, I'm a little worried. Now, today's video will be about, oh, by the way, I forgot to say it in the eBay video. The 4 videos that I uploaded last week, that I made last week, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded them yet. If you go to the 15 Revolution account, they're all there. As a present to all those who subscribed to the 15 Revolution channel, I decided to upload all my 4 videos. Because I thought the videos were really good. I worked really hard on them. Some really good. So go check those out if you want. You have to please subscribe. I really appreciate if you subscribe to the 15 Revolution channel. I'm going to put this video on the 15 Revolution channel, including with our new theme song that you saw at the front, courtesy of Matt Beast 1419. You should congratulate him on that. I love the theme song very much. And okay, let's get started. In a lot of sports, you always hear the moniker, for one player, he can't win the big one. I hate that moniker so much. Mostly it's for the NFL. We're going to get to the NFL right now. Okay, they said he can't win the big one. Why, again? Because he's a really good quarterback? Because he has a really good team? So why can't he again? Why? Because he hasn't yet? So that means he automatically can't in the future? Please, 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 no. Give me your topic then. Yeah, you know, I haven't won. Technically, hey, Matt Ryan, man, he can't win the big one. He went to the playoffs and then he lost in the first round in his first year, he just can't win the big one. If you make multiple playoff appearances and you never reach the top, then maybe people could say, oh, he can't do it because he hasn't. But why do you automatically assume just because he hasn't done it yet, that means he won't do it? So you're saying, I went to the playoffs 5 times. According to them, that means, let's say I've been playing football for 8 years now, and I went to the playoffs 6 times. They're saying I can't win the big one. What they're saying is I can only go to the playoffs. I can't, not even that. They're saying I'll just never reach the Super Bowl. So my career, I have a past history of going to the playoffs almost every single time because I have a really good team, and I go to the playoffs all the time. That definitely means I'll never win the Super Bowl, which you can only do it through going through the playoffs. I hate it so much. Also, they reuse it too much. Damn, bro. They use it on Dan Marino, and I'll admit, that's, as much as I hate to admit it, he never did win the big one. He did go to a Super Bowl, which most people don't give him credit for. People always say, oh, yeah, Dan Marino, yeah, man, he never, all he did was go to the playoffs. He couldn't go farther. He did take us to 1 Super Bowl. Just he didn't win it, but he still took us there. It's not our fault that, Joe Montana kicked our ass, but whatever. Okay, yeah, it's recycled way too many times. They used it on Marino. They used it on Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Steve Young, John Elway. God, bro. Just because a quarterback who's really good and hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, that doesn't mean he won't win it, period. And use it for every single one. Damn, man. Pretty soon they're going to be saying Donovan McNabb can't win the big one. And I'm pretty sure they are using it ever since he got benched last year. in that one game to who's his backup RKO kid? Is it Kevin Cole? Wait, no, something like that. I can't remember his name. But so okay, Donovan has yet to win a Super Bowl. However, this year, even though he did lose Brian Dawkins, who was the heart of their defense, he has a really good team. And I know they did lose Corral Buckhalter, but still, he has a really good team this year. He's got a really good team. And also, you got Jeremy Maclin helping out Deshaun Jackson over there, and Kevin Curtis, who's one of the most talented white guys in the NFL. Yes, I did say that. He's got a really good team, and he could, in my opinion, he could go to the Super Bowl this year. Easily. He almost won last year, and in my opinion, he should have gone last year. Well, I thought the Cardinals were a little underrated. People said, yes, I'm saying that, because after they clinched the division, people said the Cardinals are soft, they suck, because they lost a lot of the last few games of the season. They got murdered by the Patriots, 47 or 57 something. I think was it 47-0? I'm not sure, and I'm scared that it might be. So everyone thought they were a really soft team, and they wouldn't get past the Falcons. And then I told everyone the Cardinals are going to go to the NFC Championship, if not the Super Bowl. I said that, and they're like, you're crazy. Boom, Falcons. And then everyone said the Panthers would destroy them. The Panthers are my second favorite team in football, so I wanted them to win, but I knew they wouldn't. And sure enough, they got killed. Jake Delhomme Delhomme's captain inconsistent. We all know that. 2003, Super Bowl. 2004, 7-9. 2009, NFC Championship. 2006, nothing. 2007, I had him on my fantasy team. The first 3 games, he was amazing. And then, injury. And then 2008, playoffs. He is captain inconsistency. He's the most inconsistent player in the NFL. No one has a complete loop year like that. Some people say Chad Pennington. No, I disagree, because Chad Pennington has, at one point in his career, had several bad years in a row. And several good years in a row. Do I think Chad will do very well this year? Honestly, I don't think, like I said, we'll be lucky if we go 6-10, 7-9. That's if we're lucky. We have the hardest schedule in football. But, so yeah, he can't win the big one moniker is too overused. So I think just because I thought Donovan, like I said, Donovan could have easily beaten the Cardinals. They should have. They really should have. It's a shame that they didn't. They had the game. And Donovan could have gone to the Super Bowl. I believe he would have beaten the Steelers. They already beat him earlier in the season, like 15-6. I believe Donovan easily could have beaten the Steelers, because the Cardinals, I'm not going to say their defense is horrible, because it's not. Especially the game against the Panthers, where they owned. You could blame it on Delhomme, but the Cardinals defense had something to do with that. They were really fucking good. But I don't think, obviously Eagles had a better defense. Obviously, we all know that. And honestly, I thought Eagles could have, obviously, I don't think the Eagles have a better offense than the Cardinals. So the Cardinals could have scored a lot easier on the Steelers than the Eagles probably would have. But the Eagles would have had the better defense, and they never would have let the Steelers get to, I can't remember the score of the game. Was it 32, 28, 30? I can't remember. Under the Eagles' defense, that wouldn't have happened. So he can't win the big one moniker is so fucking stupid. And guess what? Out of the 5 quarterbacks that I mentioned that they used it on, 4 of them won Super Bowls. One of them won it twice. Doesn't that prove you wrong when you say he can't win the big one just because he hasn't yet? And he hasn't. He has everything he needs to do it, but because he hasn't yet, you're going to assume, he's never going to do it. No! What the fuck? I highly disagree with the he can't win the big one moniker, because, like I said, except for Marino, who was a shock to everyone. People say that if Marino won 2 Super Bowls, he could have been the top 4 quarterbacks of all time. And that's under Bradshaw, Montana, got all the classics, and people saying Brady's in the top 5 quarterbacks of all time. I kind of have to agree. I don't want to, but I kind of have to. And he is. I'm sorry, he is in the top 5 quarterbacks of all time, just by pure statistical. If you want to go with just stats, don't say he had a great team, because he did. But even before then, like before the 2007 season, Tom Brady owned when he didn't even have that great of a team. Like, he had David Patton, who's okay. Troy Brown was good. I'll admit, Troy Brown was very good. But David Patton was like, basically, David Patton and Troy Brown don't play for the team anymore. David Givens, they don't play for the Patriots anymore. There's a reason for that. So, Tom Brady definitely revolutionized the team when they won when they won all 3 of their Super Bowls. So I have to agree, he's the top 5 of all time, despite I don't want to say it. And so, yeah, people say Marino could have been there if he had won Super Bowls. And I agree, he would have. And I still think he's in the top 10. According to NFL Network, he's the top 10 clutch quarterbacks. So he can't win the big one moniker is just really dumb. Okay, get your eBay shit. Get your eBay shit. These VHSs are rare. You can't get them anywhere else. Please, buy it from me. Buy it from me. Okay, I'm Big Red 3. I'm out. Peace.